like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, hey, why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy. I pop out, they go wild, so celebrity. Too busy winning, I forgot that I got frenemies.
That embodies less of the universe than you. Your information and your concepts of life has been given to you by an entity that is designed to steal, kill, and destroy. None of this is natural. Remember, like my chief said, we did this to ourselves, Captain. There's nobody to blame. There's nobody outside of you to blame. There's nobody to point the finger at. When you point the finger, you're going to miss the point. It's time for us to take responsibility of the fact that we got ourselves in a situation that, oh, I'm sick and I look at life wrong and perceive things the wrong way because I subscribe to that information. Remember, your mind is encased in complete darkness. Oh, and this is good because like Chief teaches us, when we're talking about the mind and we're talking about viruses, we got to be talking about spirituality. And we're talking about spirituality, we got to talk about science. Your mind, according to the holographic universe, is encased in complete darkness. And your mind is receiving electrical signals, electrical stimuli from your environment through your 5 senses. And guess what? The software of your body that your mind, that the apparatus is using to process and project you your reality is your astrological program, like Chief teaches us. Your DNA, your genome, your selected ACT and Gs on a DNA strand is the software or the information that your brain, which is encased in darkness, is utilizing to interpret the electrical signals that you are receiving from your environment. Now you have to be mindful that the mind is the DNA, the mind of God, like Chief teaches. The genes are the thoughts. There's something called CRISPR, nanotechnology. These are European concepts that they have put in place to make synthetic food, make inorganic food, and make genetically modified organisms in general.
Okay, guys, I am back with yet another amazing book, The Tribe of Judah Experience, authored by Liz. Guys, I have my copy, and I have to say, it is a must read. If you are interested in getting your copy today, all you'll need to do is visit Liz's IG page, which is here on the screen. DM her and she will give you further instructions on obtaining your copy today. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
Inorganic food and make genetically modified organisms in general. And when nanotechnology or CRISPR or harmful microRNAs from your food that you subscribe to from their food pyramid, when these signals go inside of your brain and you interpret them, you begin to read out the RNAs or the nanotechnology that you have received from their prescriptions, from their medicine, from their food that they grow, from their water that they give to us. And guess what? When you put foreign entities or entities that's alien, microscopic particles or microscopic beings that are foreign to the human body and that's foreign to your DNA, when you put those inside of your being, what do? Well, you go on to alter the genetic expression in the readout of your DNA and how you perceive life. Because if you're altering the readout of your genes, that means that you're altering how your mind, which is your DNA, how your mind is expressing its thoughts or its genes. So this is how it's happening, reflection. You are doing it to yourself. You portaled in, your parents said, oh, drink some milk. Put some milk in your cereal. Put your shoes on. Put some clothes on. Don't walk outside barefooted. Oh, you sick? You got to go to the hospital. You need to go to school. You need to go to school and get a degree to get a good job so you can be a good boy in this system, so that you can have a better chance of surviving in this system, in massive system. That sounds like fear to me. That fear is also a virus that plagues our mind. Because y'all heard about it. It's the Willie Lynch syndrome. We've been put on a psychological orbit, a cyclical pattern that was to run for thousands of years. And that was made to keep us docile. But we in the age of information now, reflection. And there's no way or there's no excuse for you not to be able to know how to heal your mind and how to heal your DNA. Because I know the Most High Chief Babaji put the information out here. I know it's out here. I'm studying it. I'm living in it. So white supremacy is the virus that has plagued humanity. It's plaguing every last one of our minds. And it has changed and warped our perception of what reality is. And now we must go back into a natural way of living, an original state of being, an indigenous state of being.
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair. With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
Of living, an original state of being, an indigenous state of being. Because what the mind believes and what the mind is doing, the body would do also. So if the mind believes in eating 3 times a day, eating from your food pyramid, if the mind believes in eating 3 times a day and drinking cow milk and eating dairy and eating cheese and eating pork chops and all this steak and shit, then the body is going to become what the mind is. The body is going to do exactly what the mind is doing. That means that the body, since the mind is vibrating on that frequency, that means that the subconscious, which is your body, it must match that vibration. Energy in motion. It must display and put that energy in motion. So guess what? Now that you took into that idea of eating and that lifestyle of eating, now you obese. Now you got cancer. Now you got diabetes. Now you got kidney failure. Now you got excess mucus and inflammation playing out in your body that's slowing down the blood flow, which is stopping the oxygen and nutrients from reaching the rest of the cells of your body. We prescribe to wearing shoes on our feet. That's a virus. That's part of the virus. It's misinformation. Anything that is misinformation is a part of that virus, which is white supremacy. And wearing shoes is a part of that. That's why Chief teaches us about grounding. Because grounding is the practice of you putting your human avatar on the earth. On the earth, just like everything else. Just like everything else in nature. And this allows you to connect with your higher self. This allows you to connect with the universe, with Allah, with the all, which you are, to the rest of you, like Chief teaches us. It allows your being to get rid of stress immediately once you step on the earth. Did you not know that? Did you not know that when you put your body on the ground, it immediately starts to relieve stress from your nervous system? Did you not know that stress was one of the main causes of imbalance and dis-ease inside the body, really within the mind? Because all stress starts in the mind first. And when you are stressed out, stress hormones get released into your bloodstream. And those hormones are called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that's released into your bloodstream when your body or when your mind is induced in a state of anxiety or fear or stress, like Chief teaches. And it goes into your bloodstream and it goes into the part of the body where your immune system lies. Your immune system cells or your immune system is in your gut. That's where the most of your blood is at, in your gut. And when those cortisol hormones are released into your blood and to your bloodstream and your gut in the area known as the viscera, what happens is that it squeezes the blood cells in your stomach and your viscera, and it pushes blood out to your arms and your legs. The reason why oxygen and blood get pushed out to your arms and your legs is because when you're in stress, you enter a state of fight or flight. So now when you stressed out and those cortisol hormones are induced inside your being, inside of your bloodstream, inside of your viscera, now you going into fight or flight. Now you in survival mode, and that's what human beings are in out here. We in survival mode because we stress the fuck out. We think that we got to go get money to survive when that is not the case. That's why Chi taught us cosmic currency. Wherever your focus and your attention goes, energy will flow. Money is just a paper game. It's an idea. Nothing in nature works for money. Matthew 6:24.
Not him, y'all. Mm-mm. Not him. Not Jax, aka Edgar Bright, hopping up on Beyonce internet talking about some work is stressing you out and you shouldn't be working jobs because of cosmic currency. Yet behind the scenes, he asking for donations. They have a GoFundMe. They always post their cash apps and they're always asking for donations so that Chief can have commissary. I don't understand. If money is not real and if money is not a thing, why do you guys want Babylon dollars? Why are you guys trying to collect money if it's not real?
Nothing in nature works for money. Matthew 6:24. Look at the birds and the bees. They don't sow nor reap nor store away in barns, yet their heavenly mother, not father, their heavenly mother provides for them. Are you not more valuable than they? But we subscribe to that information, which was misinformation. So that altered our genetics, which is our thoughts, our DNA, and that allows us to play out negative thought patterns, negative behaviors that make us sick, that creates dis-ease or imbalance within the body. But didn't you know that you can heal yourself? Like Chi teaches us, you heal yourself through knowledge of self, through divine knowledge of self, not just any type of knowledge of self, because the internet is full of, we in the age of information, the age of Aquarius. We've been in it since 2012. Like Chief teaches, there's an abundance of information on the internet. But 95% of it is half truths. 95% of it is unfulfilled information. It's only 5% that's organic material that you can take in. Just like the grocery stores. 95% of the grocery stores is fake food. 5% is organic food. Just like the world that we live in, 95% of the people out here are fake. They're not real human beings. They're not natural organic devices or organic portals. They're GMOs, genetically modified organisms, due to them wanting to be like massa, due to them wanting to be able to survive in this system. But if you ain't standing for something, then you're going to fall for anything. You're going to have to transition anywhere, reflection. So why not stand for nature? Why not stand for righteousness? I'm just saying. But white supremacy is the virus. And you can get rid of the virus, which is the poison to your mind, by reprogramming your mind with the right information, with healthy information, with information that's conducive to the times that we are coming in. Where we going back into nature. We going back into the woods, huh? Yeah, we getting back into nature. So now is the time for you to repent from your ways. Now is the time for you to acknowledge that there's no savior. You have to save yourself through your application of divine knowledge and wisdom. There is no Jesus that's about to come float out the sky with some 4 horses and come get you. Nobody's gonna die for you because you ate the wrong way. Nobody's gonna die for you because you wanted to go to work and you tired of it. You gonna have to be responsible and pick up your unk and walk. You see how they be hating on Chief? That's part of the mission. You gotta pick your unk up and walk and do what they don't want to do. You gotta show them and be an example as to how to live. Because that's what the immunity of the planet would do. The immune system cells of the planet would be the leaders of today. Well, not of today because they corrupt. But it would be imagination. The Most High Chi Babaji, the disciples of the Most High Chi Babaji. You want to follow the example that we are setting, the immune system cells of the planet will be the leaders of today. Well, not of today because they corrupt, but it would be imagination. The Most High Chi Babaji, the disciples of the Most High Chi Babaji. You want to follow the example that we are setting. You want to follow the example that we are setting.
You want to follow the example that we are setting.
Say no one's going to help them.
Their next door neighbor's septic tank, it's overflowing into the yard. This is yuck. Better call Harry. Live at 5 and Tucker and Harry, some neighbors believe the people next door, they say they're squatters.
You know, this story is getting crazier by the day. It actually may be by the minute. We have confirmed that an eviction was filed in DeKalb back in May. We got involved on this story last week because of overflowing sewage from a septic tank. DeKalb County shut off the water. That same day, that was last Friday, somebody walked into Watershed with a phony lease. DeKalb accepted it and turned the water back on. So now the sewage is flowing again. And the couple that lives next door, they've had it.
Of course you get upset when everybody tells you they can't do anything about it. It's rough.
John and Stacy Rusnak are tired of hearing city and county officials say the raw sewage flowing from the next door neighbor's broken septic tank is a civil matter.
We've been through code enforcement, we've been through watershed management, the EPA, the EPD. I've been through 911.
We'll spare you the close-ups, but there is a stream of contamination flowing into the Rusnak's yard and down their driveway.
You can't have just raw sewage running at someone's house and not do anything about it.
The home's listed owner is VSP LLC, which shares the same address as Sylvan Homes. Sylvan has properties in 26 cities. In fact, here's the listing for this home on apartments.com. Sylvan describes it as a dream home without breaking the bank, but the home is not available. Heck, we don't even know who lives here.
What was that? I want you to know this private property.
The man is trying to explain that we can't take his picture without.
Now we supposed to be doing exactly what they do. That's what he said, right? We supposed to follow their example. So everybody, go find an abandoned house, cut on the electricity, the water, the gas, whatever it is. Don't pay no rent, and just live in these people's house that don't belong to you until you get evicted or show up on the nightly news like Jax and Juju.
Without consent, but we can, and we did.
If a photo is taken on private property, it amounts to trespass.
But I'm not on your property.
I'm at my wit's end, really, because there's nothing we can do, it seems like, and it just seems very unfair.
The situation is more than a mess from the overflowing septic tank. In February, the city of Tucker issued several violations, and a Sylvan Homes representative confirmed we currently have an illegal occupant in the home. But it's not these guys. Neighbors say the man you see here moved in with a new group a couple of months ago. Neighbors believe they are affiliated with a religious group.
That gentleman pictured on the news that they say moved in was this guy, Phoenix. He is a part of two cults, Carbonation as well as the Royals. He's the one that finds all of the bandos for OPP, other people's property, to squat in. But once the news crew found out that they were affiliated with Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office had a very swift response. They arrived, pulled all of their sugar honey iced tea outside, and set it on the lawn. And all the members of OPP, aka other people's property, just walked off with their book bags on their back. Jax, aka Edgar Bright, ain't nobody following y'all lead. Y'all tripping.
Believe they are affiliated with a religious group.
We don't sell our souls, sir.
Huh?
We do not sell our souls.
Well, I don't want you to sell your soul. I just want you to come talk to us. And their new community expands into the backyard.
There's the first tent. I think there's another one over and then 5 more on the other side of the house.
Did it go to court? Do you know yet? We called Sylvan Homes and a representative confirmed that an eviction is in process. But what about the sewage? Sylvan has been sending plumbers since February, but none of the repairs worked. On Monday, the mess got worse.
It's become more taunting and more menacing.
This is John Rusnak speaking with police after he says the group came over dressed in ski masks and hand-delivered this cease and desist letter.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but you guys heard that correctly. Team Too Much went over to their neighbor's home wearing ski masks in an effort to deliver a cease and desist notice to them. Like, I don't know what they thought they were going to accomplish aside from getting the police called on them. And they lucky that that's all that happened. Because, to be honest, you pop up at somebody's house wearing a ski mask, you know, that's an automatic signal that there's a need to protect yourself and your property.
Threatening to sue. All right, so back out here live, and you can see that the sewage is now flowing from the backyard down into the driveway and now onto city property. There is a hearing we've confirmed with the city of Tucker about the sewage on July 25th, and of course we're going to be there from that. How do we know it was a phony lease that they got the water turned back on? Because we contacted the person listed as the owner. It was a real estate agent. He said, I'm sorry, that's not me. That lease is not real. And just to top this all off, my photojournalist, Dimitri, right before I got here, got a cease and desist from the folks who are living here. They want a written response. I'm going to give you guys a verbal response if you're watching inside. We're still here and we're staying on this story. Back to you.
Okay.
And I inserted that video in its entirety so that the new people who are unaware of what carbonation, aka imagination, is all about. They all about OPP, other people's property, squatting, food stamps, donations, smoking weed all day and not working. So, Jax, aka Edgar Bright, you can miss me all the way with that bull sugar honey iced tea about you setting an example. Now, I want to make sure that I'm clear as well in the fact that I'm not saying that, you should work a job, a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life and be miserable and unhappy. No. The reality is we live in a society where we have to trade our time for money. When I traded my time for money, I ensured that every position that I ever held was one that provided financial stability. It was fulfilling. There was a purpose, and I was serving the community in some form or fashion. That's the type of jobs that I've held. Now, I know some of y'all might have jobs that y'all really don't like. Well, figure your way out and find something better or start your own business. But what Jax and Juju, Aja, Aver, and the rest of OPP are doing with their lives is no example whatsoever. They say they're spiritual, but when the camera goes off, they're selling weed and getting felonies. They're doing a whole bunch of sugar honey iced tea when these cameras go off.
Follow the example that we are setting and do what the masses are not doing. Broad is the path that the masses follow. Broad is the path that leads to destruction. Narrow is the path that leads to knowledge of self, that leads to everlasting life. So you got to take the path less traveled. And you have to teach and proclaim the kingdom of God. And you got to get rid of the white supremacy within you. You got to get rid of Babylon within you. In order for you to overcome Babylon outside of you, you must overcome Babylon within you. The 7 deadly sins that's within you, because we all have Babylon within us. We all come in with generational curses. We all portaled into iniquity because we was born inside of a cancer cell. We was born inside of a virus called white supremacy that we are here to get ourselves out of through the knowledge that the Most High Chi Babaji has pieced together for us. The Messiah, the messenger cell of the body, that's saying, hey, everybody, yo, we fucking sick. We in a coma right now. We might not wake up. We might not wake up. We gotta stop. We gotta start doing the right thing in the body. We gotta start living the right way in the body. But just like in the Bible, Jesus came to his own people and they saw him not. They denied him. So now we left with nature. We had got grace through Chief. We had got grace through Chief. Now we're left with nature coming to clean up the mess now. To clean up the mess that we have made. Another thing about white supremacy. White supremacy is also any cell. Remember, we are all cells. We are all cells that make up the body of God. White supremacy, or the virus, also is associated with any cell inside the body that's against divine knowledge itself. If you in the chat like Black Velvet and you against people standing up for nature, if you against black men and black women getting back in tune and indigenous with the land, then you are a virus. You are a cancer to the planet, and nature will come and wipe you down. Nature will come and restore balance in your mind so that you can live in harmony with the earth. This is an inevitable thing that's gonna happen. Y'all can play now, y'all can laugh now, but it's gonna be a lot of crying in the absence of absolute truth, like my chief teaches. In the absence of absolute truth, there's gonna be a lot of suffering and evil. Look at how evil y'all are on Bigo. Evil people are. Look at how y'all treat. Look at how we treat each other. We have no compassion. That's a sickness. We have no empathy. That's a sickness. In the mind. Because we lack knowledge itself. It even said it in Hosea 4:6. Peace to the gods. That my people were destroyed for lack of knowledge. For lack of knowledge itself, for going against the laws of God. For going against the laws of nature. Did you not know that the virus, which is white supremacy, the cancer that we all live in, the tumors that we live in that we call cities and states, did you not know that cancer is a malignant cell? It's a malignant cell inside of the body that goes against the equilibrium of the body. It goes against the natural flow of the body, the natural flow and instructions of the mind that's leading the body, of the head. The cancer cell thinks it can do what it wants to do. Matter of fact, the cancer cell thinks that it's not connected to something bigger than itself. That's why a lot of the cancer cells in the chat got the audacity to persecute righteousness, to persecute my chief, to persecute us. Because y'all think that it's something not connected to you. Y'all think that it's something not bigger than y'all that's going on. There's a whole ecosystem going on around you that you're not even aware of. You're not aware of it because you deaf, dumb, and blind, because your hearts have been calloused. Like she teaches, the heart is the mind. Because your mind is located in your genome. Your heart is the nucleus of your body. You are a cell. The nucleus of your body would be your heart. Inside of your heart lies your DNA. Your genetic blueprint to make you up what you are. It is your mind. Your mind has been calloused. It has been poisoned with the virus that we call white supremacy or Babylon or Europeanism, whatever you want to call it. But it is the lower self. It is the lower version of you. And my chief has came with a message to wake us all up. Appreciate that, God. The God's in the building. Hey, the God's in the building. Carpet type. You know what's up. We built official. Hey. So y'all got to wake up and pay attention. Y'all got to wake up and pay attention. Hey, Drip, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna do you a favor, Drip, because that was cancer that you was just typing in the chat. That was a virus. You see, out the mouth, out the mind comes the heart, which is the mind, like Chief teaches us. And only a virus, only a sickness will make you type something like that. You a black man, most likely. Why you in my chat? Because I'm here for our demographic. You a black man. Why would you want to see another black man locked up for 80 more years for something that he didn't do? Is that not sick? Is that, and look, white supremacy, all of this virus is based in self-hate. Because there's nothing outside of you, reflection. How you feel about somebody else is how you feel about yourself. How you perceive my achievements.
Interested in a great read? Check out Greatness is a Habit authored by Aaron Dixon, also known as True. Many of you know him as True. He has authored this amazing read. The book is available on Apple Books. Get your copy today and stay motivated to win.
How you feel about somebody else is how you feel about yourself. How you perceive my achievements, you can only perceive somebody else from where you are inside your mind. But you know why you think my chief in jail? Because you are in prison inside of your mind. Your DNA has been locked. Your genetics has been locked for a certain period of time so that you can learn certain lessons so that you can get back in tune. Because feeling is knowing. A lot of us haven't experienced certain shit, so we don't know. So we forgive you guys for y'all know not what y'all do. Y'all don't know that y'all sick. Empress Nima, I appreciate that reflection. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. But we have compassion for y'all. And we're showing y'all and being examples as to how y'all gonna have to treat people when y'all wake up. Because y'all gonna have to wake up too. White supremacy it's gonna be gone out of y'all mind soon too. It's gonna be gone. And y'all gonna have to show the same love and compassion that we showing y'all. Because it's our duty. It's a responsibility as a human being on this planet. Your whole purpose on this plane of existence, like Chief teaches, is for you to honor and glorify God's creation. And life is fractal. In order for you to glorify and honor nature around you, you got to glorify and honor the technologies of your body. You got to heal your mind first before you can try to heal somebody else. So you got to get rid of white supremacy in you first. Then you'll be able to change things around you, because you are not just a drop in the ocean like Chief teaches us. You are the whole ocean in a drop. What you do creates a ripple effect in your reality. If you sat in your room right now for 2 weeks, I bet your whole world will change, because you the source of it. It revolves around you and what you do in it. Your thoughts is shaping and manifesting your reality. That's why it's important for you to go understand and study your mind and know what the mind is. Your mind is located within your genome, like Chief teaches us. Your genome is the activated ACTs and Gs that you have on a DNA strand. We all are connected through DNA, but we all have different genomes, which is our astrological programs. We all have the different genetic expressions or attributes of the oneness, of the mind of God, which is DNA, like Chief teaches us. And you are here to understand your part of God, your piece of the all. You are here to understand that and get in harmony with that and show everything else how to get in tune with the planet. But y'all playing. Y'all playing. Y'all genetics is being blocked. Y'all just like a cell block. You feel me? If you look into nature, you don't see no squares in nature. And a cell can only vibrate as high as its environment. A cell is made up of energy. And when you look into nature, you don't see no squares, but you look inside your room, you look on your phone, everything is made up out of squares. Why? Because they want to block your mind. They want to put a cell in a cell block and stop the flow of energy. Your cell, your cellular device, which is your device, it's really supposed to be an organic device, but a lot of us has made ourselves into genetically modified organisms due to us prescribing to our lower self. Our lower self be eating and slaughtering animals and shit. Why are we doing it? We know that our natural food is fruit. Your name ain't never 3 God. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So, y'all genetics has been blocked. Y'all DNA has been blocked. Your minds has a block on it, a mental block. It's inflammation and excess mucus that's blocking you from becoming your greatest version because you so embedded in self-hate. You so embedded in white supremacy. You want to go get money. You being ruled and controlled by money. Y'all niggas on Bigo for some bread. Oh, and some of y'all not even on here for no bread. Like, if you gonna be a Babylonian, go hard, my nigga. Some of y'all not even on here for no bread. Some of y'all on this bitch just to be a distraction from your own life, just to escape your own lives. Y'all have nothing better to do but to go watch somebody else's life and take and dissect somebody else's life and see what they doing wrong. But you have yet to take a look at the plank that's inside your eye. You have yet to take a look at the virus that you have been running off of, which is white supremacy. We got to do better, reflection. We got to do better, family. I'm not exempt from this. This is a two-edged sword. This is a double-edged sword. I gotta take it just how I gotta receive it and take it just how I'm giving it. But y'all gotta get rid of that sickness. And it starts all in the mind. So that must mean, like Chief teaches, that we have to, because remember, your environment is ruling you. Your environment is called epigenetics. Chief put us on to Dr. Bruce Lipton. He's a Caucasian light worker. Shout out to him. Dr. Bruce Lipton, he's a front runner for the subject in science and biology known as epigenetics. Epigenetics, the Latin word of the root.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Google Bruce Lipton. You will see that this man is nothing but a quack. He is not respected amongst the scientific community, and many of his peers feel that his views and perspectives are far out there. So do your research, guys.
Known as epigenetics. Epigenetics, the Latin word of the root word epi means above genes, above genetics. Your genes are a part of your DNA, which is your mind. Your genes are your thoughts. So epi meaning above, it means that your environment is controlling your genes. Your environment is controlling how you think. It is controlling how you perceive reality. So the first thing we must do in order to heal ourselves from the traumas, from the traumatic shit that white supremacy has put on us, appreciate that, Brim, we need to reprogram our subconscious minds. And that means first that we must get out of the environment that we got sick in. Like Chief teaches us, you cannot heal in the same environment that you got sick in. You can't heal around your biological family. They still smoking, joking, fucking around, going to work. You can't do it. Your environment is ruling you. It's controlling you. You're not even in control of what you think you're doing. You're not even doing what you think you're doing. Nature is doing what you think you're doing so that you can learn lessons, so that you can learn how not to be, so that you can learn how not to treat other human beings, so that you can know how not to treat the earth, which is you, which is God, which sustains your life. So you gotta get out of that environment. You gotta stop hanging around them people, places, and things that's continuing and perpetuating your sickness. Because those other people, places, and things are you in a parallel universe showing you something about you. Because life is a mirror, like my Chief teaches us. And if you see, I don't know if y'all noticing, man. I don't know if y'all noticing, but well, time is a construct that's based in nature, like Chief teaches. Time really doesn't exist. It's an illusion. But for this point's sake, if y'all haven't noticed, look how fast the days has been going by, man. It be night, it be a tomb, new, a tomb, new, a tomb, new. The sun be up and the sun go down. So quick. It's so subtle and right before your eyes, and it's happening so fast every day. Now is not the time to be fucking around. Now is not the time to be on Bigo trolling, want to come up in the live in the queue and troll. This not the time, reflection. This not the time. Because nature coming and nature is gonna be moving on with you or without you. We entering a golden age, and you can either get on the bandwagon or you can get left behind. nature coming, and nature is gonna be moving on with you or without you. We entering a golden age, and you can either get on the bandwagon or you can get left behind. And you can either get on the bandwagon or you can get left behind. The choice is.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Jax, aka Edgar Bright, definitely feel free to leave me behind. As a matter of fact, I'm staying behind because there is no way that I will be following and praising Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, like he is the return of the Christ, when he ain't nothing but a con man and a convicted R-worder.
Or you can get left behind. The choice is yours. But a lot of us gonna get left behind because we playing. Because we think this shit is real. But the reality that we live in is actually a fantasy. There's nothing real about this shit. There's nothing actual about this. Reality, what's real is actual. And when you look at what's real or what's actual, you want to look into nature. It's a fucking football and a track field right here. It's a fucking school right here. These are concentration camps. These are little institutions and little programs for people to go and escape what's really going on. But y'all having fun. It's Sunday fun day, huh? It's Sunday fun day, huh? But we gonna rejoice when nature come and purify itself. We're gonna rejoice when El Nino and La Nina come. We're gonna rejoice because we told y'all. We told y'all and we was telling y'all we love y'all ass. I love myself. So we gotta heal our mind like Chief teaches. In order for us to heal our minds or heal, we must change our perspective on our traumas, on what happened to us. We must change our perspective on white supremacy. Right? Now you must become responsible and point the finger back at you and be like, damn, well, shit, I was afraid. I was really afraid to change. I was really afraid to die. I thought that shit, if I continued to be a resistance to their system, that they was gonna fuck me up. But now I know that nature gonna come fuck us up anyway, so I might as well resist them, because fear not the one that can harm the body, but the one that can harm the soul. And your body is your soul, so fuck the lower self, nigga. I'm worried about nature. Nature already done gave us a grace period. We already got warnings through Chief. Now it's just natural disaster time. Now it's nature taking its course time. Because we've been disobedient. Get a life. Take the F out of life and what do you get? You get a lie. You living in a fucking lie. You telling me to go get a life, but there's no energy in this system. There's nothing life in about life, nigga. That's not reality. If we not in our organic environment, running around butt ass naked, with shoes not on our feet, with our hair down our backs, then we ain't life in it. Nigga, there ain't no life. There is no life in this system. What are you talking about? Go get a life. There is no life in this system, Reflection. We don't have real food in the system. There's not real people in the system. People are not doing natural human things. There ain't nothing life in about this life. Like Chief teaches us, this earth realm, it's not a destination. Nigga, we not here to, party and chill. No. No. We not here to be going to work on those plantations, nigga, and gather up cotton to give it back to them, which is the dollar that come from cotton plants. We not here to be in slavery again, nigga. You here to liberate yourself through freedom, not freedom. You here to give yourself freedom and liberate your mind from those psychological chains that you've been on for 400 years through divine knowledge of self and through the application of it, through the application of the 5 sciences.
Did he just say freedom and not freedom? I'm going to put in a call to his probation officer, and I'm going to send his probation officer a few clips of Jax's video and see if he could help him get some mental health help. He needs it.
Through the application of it, through the application of the 5 sciences. It's happening anyway, though. It's happening anyway though. You feel me? It's really nothing to stress about. This is not, I'm not fear mongering or anything. You feel me? I'm just letting y'all know I'm reflecting the light from my chief, man. I want y'all, we care about y'all. Man, we got big hearts, man. I got a fucking Venus and Leo in the 12th house. I got a big heart and I care about the underdogs. Melanated beings, black people, black men, black women. Some of the lesser melanated beings, when we look at Caucasians, man, we out here fucked up. We all a part of this system. We all getting done dirty, but we all treating nature the wrong way because we've been programmed with the wrong information. We've been poisoned with a virus. White supremacy. And we gotta wake up from that. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta get out of that. We gotta get out of that. And it's happening slowly but surely. But don't get left behind, y'all. Now is the time to be doing the shadow work. Now is the time to be mastering your energies. Now is the time to be overcoming your weaknesses. Now is the time to be overcoming your insecurities, facing your demons, which is your negative, low vibrational thought forms. Now is the time for you to bring your warrior out. Yeah, but use your warrior against white supremacy. Stop using your warrior to perpetuate this system. Stop using your resistance to go against yourself. You using your melanin to go against yourself, man. That's what we doing. We're using our melanin to destroy ourselves. Talk about cancer, huh? Because once cancer destroys the host and then destroys itself. So you being the cancer, you can't destroy nature. So you can try to destroy yourself, but what you gonna end up doing inevitably is destroying yourself, and nature's gonna do that for you. Nature is you. Y'all worrying about some trans and some trannies and shit. We talking about divine knowledge itself. Y'all worrying about the wrong shit. But that's the problem. But that's another part of the problem too, like Chief teaches us. Sexuality is one of the other hurdles that humanity has to overcome. Everybody's so ashamed of their sexuality. Everybody afraid to be who the fuck they are. It's just sex. Life is sex. Like Chief teaches us, life is sex. Sacred exchange of energy. Sacred energy exchange. Just make sure it's sacred. But why you trying to point out somebody else's sexuality? What's up with yours? Do you understand yours? Do you understand what sex is? Do you understand what energy is? Do you understand your energy? But you worrying about what the fuck I got going on. You worried about what my chief got going on. Focus on yourself, reflection. Don't give your energy to us like that, man. We don't even deserve it. We don't even want it. But just know that your subconscious mind runs 95% of your reality, reflection. I want to let you know this. And that
Okay, everyone, I have some really exciting news. Janae's book, Lesson Learned, is now available on Amazon.com. The paperback version is $25.55 and the hardcover is $47.90. So you can actually pick her book up on Amazon.com today.
your reality, reflection. I want to let you know this. And that the cells in your body, the neuron cells in you, you're a neuron cell. The cells in you cannot distinguish or differentiate whether I'm performing a certain motor act or if you're doing it. So be careful when you watching this, because we proclaim the kingdom of God. We proclaiming truth and we walking on and standing on that. So if you don't really like this and don't really fuck with it, you probably shouldn't be in the live. You probably shouldn't be giving your energy to it, because wherever your focus and your attention goes, energy will flow. And as we can see, you've been focused on us, because this is the only thing that's real that's going on. What my chief has produced, the movement that my chief has going, it's the only real thing that's going on. So y'all want to be a part of it, but y'all just don't know how to be a part of it. Y'all want to be a part of it, but y'all just don't know how. Because y'all are Cancer. Y'all have been astrologically programmed and enabled this lifetime to be a dis-ease in opposition to anything that's righteous. and you will be rewarded for your job. You will be rewarded for you being opposition to nature. Okay? I don't know if you're gonna like the reward though. I'm not homeless, reflection. The earth is my planet. I don't want to keep telling y'all that. The earth is my planet. The earth is my home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the mind is. And matter of fact, I can't be homeless because I'm projecting all this shit. Don't none of this exist. When I close my eyes, don't nothing exist. If I was to cut your optical nerve, you would no longer be able to see reality. Would you be saying that you homeless then because you can't see your home? So we waking up, reflection. We going through a collective awakening right now. We waking up. We waking up. Nobody can own anything. The lower self don't own this. They can't own anything. You can only occupy space. You can't own anything. You don't even own your body. Like Chief teaches us. Your body is actually a temporary rental. You're renting your body out. You can't even keep your body. When you go to sleep at night and you go into another dream realm, you go into the quantum field of infinite possibilities. You don't keep this body. You don't keep the car that you had in this realm. You don't keep the kids, the house, none of that. The job, none of that. You project yourself and create yourself a new reality with a new body. So even this is temporary. Everything is temporary. So we shouldn't be focused on buying or owning no land. Just know that if you are in tune with the earth, with mama, the meek shall inherit the earth. It's already set up for us. We gonna migrate right out of this bitch on y'all. We gonna go right through Texas or some shit, through Georgia or some shit, through Mexico and right into the tropics. Vanish, just like the Mayans. And y'all gonna be like, oh shit, where'd they go? And then the internet gonna be shut down. Y'all don't know that we about to go through an economic collapse, huh? Y'all didn't know that, huh? No, never without my chief. We gonna be together forever. We waiting on my chief's arrival. And then Babylon will fall. And then y'all will have your judgment day. Be prepared. Minimalize your trolling and your disobedience to nature. Minimalize minimalize your trolling and your disobedience to nature. Minimalize your trolling and your disobedience to nature. Minimalize the negative influences that you have on nature.
Does he mean to say minimize? Jax, aka Edgar Bright, minimalize is not a word.
Obedience to nature. Minimalize the negative influences that you have on nature, whether that's towards human beings, towards the earth, towards anything. Minimalize it because that time coming. Look, this is what you don't realize, Vanessa. My chief is God. And guess what? He was here to teach us that we are all God. We are all God. So if you don't believe that you are God, then you are the Antichrist. Then you are one of the cancer cells that's going to perish.
Now hold on, Jax, aka Edgar Bright. There are other members of Carbonation, aka Imagination, who would disagree with you that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole is God. Check out this clip, y'all.
That's how you be in heaven, to make it to the kingdom of God. But you gotta understand this. Eligio Bishop, 3 God, Nature Boy, my master teacher. You feel me? He was the Antichrist. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was the Antichrist. Because he went and...
So Jax, aka Edgar Bright, it looks like everybody is waking up. Even the people who used to be brainwashed by Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. They waking up.
You are God, then you are the Antichrist. Then you are one of the cancer cells that's going to perish in the times to come. The universe is going to provide us everything that we need. The universe conspires in our favor. Everything is set up and going to come to us according to the divine plan. There's no worries. There's no stress. There's no stress. There's no stress. Everything coming. Everything is on the way. My chief about to come home. And that melanin gonna rain after that. When my chief come home, that melanin gonna rain. And then nature gonna come bang on y'all ass. So stop playing, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all reprogram y'all minds. Y'all go with it. Get with it. Go get there. Go get it. Go make sure you go make sure you put the right information in your mind. Subscribe to the right information. It's your true medicine. Divine knowledge itself is the true medicine. It's the true remedy. Ain't no pill gonna help you. Ain't no no Viagra gonna help you. Ain't no naproxen gonna help you. Ain't no ibuprofen gonna help you. Ain't no perky gonna help you. Ain't no Xanny gonna help you. Ain't nothing gonna help you that they got to prescribe you in this system. The medicine that you need is divine knowledge itself. The message that my chief has came to bring us. That's what you need to be downloading into your mind.
Hey everyone, have you already subscribed to my new YouTube channel, Danny Love? My platform over there, I deal with true crime, current events, and recently I've gotten into a little bit of politics. Guys, please go over if you have not already subscribed and subscribe today. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers on this new channel before the end of 2024.
My chief has came to bring us. That's what you need to be downloading into your mind. I promise you. You're going to be good. You're going to be all right. Just study the information, apply it to your life. You feel me? It's imperative and it behooves you to do it right now. Y'all in here playing around. Y'all in here playing around. That's crazy. It's crazy, but y'all ain't hearing nothing we saying though. Y'all ain't here. Y'all worrying about what we got going on in life. But y'all not worrying about what the message. Take the message. Don't worry about the messenger. Vanessa, you might want to take them words back. Yeah, good job, baby. My sniper in this bitch. That's good that you saw a video of me, Kelly Red. I'm glad I can be an example as to how to get over yourself. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and give you all that download, man. I was inspired. My chief always inspires me, man, to get up here and do what I came here to fulfill, man. Hey, B, don't ever tell nobody to go within, man. Like my chief teaches us, you already live within your own mind. Where you going? If I was to open your body up, would you be inside of there? I think not. You would not be in there. You already living within your own mind. You made up your mind with your thoughts and you're living in it right now. So any issues, any problems or dilemmas that you have, they gonna be reflecting back to you in your environment and you can handle it then. You don't gotta go within. Don't tell nobody to go within. That's a distraction. That's an escape route. You can't go, wherever you go, there you would be. We all a part of the same kingdom. It's just that my chief is the God of gods, the Lord of lords. And the kingdom is a realm or a domain of knowledge. That's what the kingdom is. So focus on your kingdom. Focus on your domain and what information you put inside your domain. Because whatever you put inside this dome, your mind is going to shape and manifest a reality for you based off of that information that you put inside your kingdom. What do you mean? I'm learning everything on my own. I'm literally projecting my chief. My chief is my higher self. Look, my chief has a quote. He says that a good teacher teaches you how to teach yourself. So I'm learning how to apply the knowledge to my life through my experience, through the guidance of my chief. That's what a guru is there for. That's why we have spiritual masters and spiritual gurus, to help walk us through our path, to guide us through our path, not hold our hands while we walking, not do it for us. Nobody can walk your path for you. Nobody can overcome your demons for you. You can only be given the information, the support, and the motivation to do it yourself. But you gotta do the work, Reflection. And I'm grateful for my chief for being there for me. You feel me? I'm not too much of a needy person. So I don't have a problem with applying the information to my life. But due to my chief and the light that he has shined on me, I'm able to apply successfully. I'm able to overcome my negative low vibrational thought forms. I'm walking on federal land. What is federal though? What is federal? Is that not a concept or a term that Europeans made up? What the fuck is federal? You see how you still running off of their program? You talking about I'm walking on federal land. I'm not even walking. To be honest, I'm not even walking. I'm just floating through this bitch. I'm thinking through this bitch. $4K beans. I need to find something else. Ain't nobody on here for no beans. Ain't nobody on here for no beans. Trust. If I was on here for some money, nigga, I'd be making, what? Y'all love me. If I was on here for some money, I'm not on here for no money. Like my chief teaches, don't nothing in nature work for no money. And my job is to proclaim the kingdom of God and reflect the light that I have been given from my chief. With due emphasis and publicly, loud and proud, for free, nigga. Selfless service, selfless acts. Storing my treasures in heaven, not on earth where moth and vermin can come steal. Cause y'all can send me some money and Bigo can keep the shit. Y'all can send some money and my bank account can keep the shit. I'm not doing nothing for no money. I do this from my heart. I do this because I care about y'all. I do this because I know that y'all are me. And it's each one teach one. It's a must that I give back to y'all what I was given. It's a must. I was given divine knowledge itself and shown what this reality was so that I can get myself out of it. So it's a must that I do the same thing, or I would be abusing the information that I received by holding and being selfish and keeping to myself. I ain't doing this for no fucking money, nigga. I'm getting spiritual rewards for this. You can't see my rewards. You don't even know where my rewards is at. You don't know how they coming. I don't even know how my rewards is coming. I just know that they coming. And I'm not worried, and I position myself and I allow myself to be blessed. Rightfully so. Through proclaiming the kingdom. That's my purpose. Your purpose is here to get in tune with nature. Human beings are a part of nature. So it's your job to wake your brothers and your sisters up. This American money talk, not when the economy collapsed, not when martial law outside, not when the crime increase, and you sitting at home with your babies by yourself, or you sitting at home with your husband and your kids, and niggas out robbing and stealing and killing on a daily basis now. And the internet gone, now y'all don't got access to truth. What's gonna happen? Because the utilities gonna be shut down. FEMA camps inside of them Walmarts that y'all buy. FEMA camps in front of them Krogers. FEMA camps at them Whole Foods, at them Sprouts. Yo, Glock is, okay, that Glock only hold 11 to 16 bullets, nigga. I hope you got a, and look, guess what? The white man is making them guns and them bullets. So when they stop manufacturing them bitches, then what? You gonna run out of bullets. Come on, man, let's make it make sense, man. You only gonna be able to use that for a short period of time. Matter of fact, you better hope somebody don't got a rocket launcher or some bombs and blow your shit up. But that's not even a point. Because we shouldn't even be worried about no guns. Like Chief teaches us, the most powerful weapon on the earth is your mind. It's somebody's mind that made that gun. So you need to equip your mind with the right ammunition, with the right information, so that you can truly be out here busting shit. But fighting your demons with knowledge, with true information. But that's what it is, man. I wanted to hop on here, man, and reflect some light, man. Drop some shit on y'all, man. You know, I love myself, man. Shout out my chief. Three is coming home, y'all. 3 gonna be home very, very soon, y'all. Y'all just keep waiting. Y'all go on Nature Boy TV on YouTube. Y'all go look at them malicious prosecution videos, the transcript rebuttals. Y'all go check out how them detectives coerced that girl to lie on my chief. Y'all go pay attention to how the judicial system maliciously locked up an innocent man for something that he didn't do. Go look at it. Go look at it and really pay attention and take heed to it, because that very same thing can happen to you. It can happen to your little brother. It can happen to your son. It can happen to your husband. It can happen to your sister. They already out here killing and raping black women. They already throwing black women in jail. They don't give a fuck about us, but y'all love them so much. This system don't give a fuck about us, but y'all in love with it so much. But it's okay. It's okay. Love is understanding, and a lot of people don't understand, man. But it's all good, man. I love myself. Reflect the light from the Most High Chi Baba G. Free to 3. You know the vibes. And as usual, I'm gonna let the credits roll on y'all. I'm gonna let the credits roll on y'all, man. Y'all put me on two stars or something for this bitch cut off. But that's what it is, man. Y'all have a good one. Hey, new. Tomorrow, it'll be another chance, opportunity for you to do the right thing. Make sure you do it. Larry David, I appreciate that, God. I appreciate that, King. We appreciate that, King. You a real one.
Ooh, hey, why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy. I pop out, they go wild, so celebrity. Too busy winning, I forgot that I got frenemies.
All up in my bag, I ain't got no feelings. Fly high, lift off, I might hit the ceiling. Yeah. Big bag, got a bag, lot of money in it. You not ready for that level, I think you should rent it. Yeah.
Ready for the ride, city full of lights. You not on my level, you can't see me tonight. Moving money bags, we don't look at tax. We just trying to party, we just feeling alright.
Hey, why you hating on my energy? Ooh, say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.